GitHub Copilot is officially obsolete. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the most powerful autonomous engineering tool ever unleashed on the public, Claude Code 2.0. Look at this landing page. The AI that codes while you think. Anthropic just dropped a nuclear update that brings parallel subagents, automatic checkpoints, and a native VS Code extension directly to your local environment. And the benchmarks? It just hit a verified 82% on the SWE-bench. That means it can autonomously resolve real-world enterprise-level GitHub issues without you holding its hand. We are talking about hours-long autonomous coding sessions where Claude acts as your entire engineering team. Let me show you exactly what this monster can do. But before we jump into the terminal and watch this AI literally reverse engineer and hack a mobile game autonomously, you need to listen closely. The AI landscape is shifting under your feet right now. If you want to stop watching tutorials and actually start building profitable zero-human agencies, you have to be inside my private school community, the AI Money Forge. Look at the feed today. We are at nearly 350 elite members, and I am dropping exclusive, battle-tested standard operating procedures every single week. We are covering local LLM deployments, massive multi-agent orchestrations, and the exact prompt architectures that the top 1% are using to dominate this space. The doors to the Forge are open right now, but they will not stay open forever. If you want to secure your spot and start owning your infrastructure, click the exclusive link in the description right now. And for the members who are already inside, I just dropped something massive. Welcome to the Forge Arsenal. This is a private, VIP-only directory built specifically for our community. The tagline says it all: weapons for those who refuse to rent intelligence. This is a secure vault containing the exact custom GitHub builds, the Max Claw trading firm blueprints, and the plug-and-play model context protocol servers we use to run these agents at scale. You cannot find these resources on public GitHub repos. They are strictly reserved for Forge members. This is the exact infrastructure you need to deploy enterprise-grade AI. Alright, let's jump back into the Claude Code 2.0 specs. Why is this update so revolutionary? Look at this feature, parallel subagents. When you give Claude 2.0 a complex full-stack project, it doesn't build it chronologically. It spins up multiple autonomous subagents simultaneously. One agent scaffolds the React front-end while another dynamically writes the back-end API, and they communicate in real time. And look at this head-to-head comparison chart against GitHub Copilot. It is an absolute slaughter. Copilot is a single-task assistant restricted to 128,000 context. Claude 2.0 boasts a massive 200,000 token window, native MCP support, and an auto-checkpointing system that automatically rewinds your codebase if the AI breaks the build. But let's look at what really matters when you are running agents 24/7. Speed and API costs. We set up a live side-by-side terminal race to resolve a complex bug. Both terminals are running the exact same Claude Opus 4.6 model on the exact same repository. But look at the final metrics. By utilizing Claude Code 2.0's advanced context, caching, and optimized tool routing, the terminal on the left finished the job 1.8 times faster, and it was 2.1 times cheaper on the API bill. It cost just $1.70 to execute the perfect fix compared to $3.52 on the older setup. Same bug, same model, half the time, half the cost. Right here, look at the terminal on the left. In a matter of seconds, it completely isolates the root cause. It realizes that during a session restore, the system is appending the compacted chat messages array to the old messages instead of replacing them, causing a massive memory leak. But here is the real secret to why the left side is moving so fast: prompt caching. Because Claude 2.0 natively caches the context of your entire repository in the background, it isn't wasting time and money rereading the same backend files over and over again like the terminal on the right is doing. The standard setup is literally hemorrhaging tokens, blindly scanning the same code, while the Claude 2.0 setup targets the exact React component, writes the fix, and completely rebuilds the state logic without hesitation. By the time we hit the 6-minute mark, the terminal on the left is already done. It completely rewrote the set messages array logic, executed a test, and committed the flawless bug fix to the repository. The terminal on the right, it is still analyzing dependencies and burning through your API budget. This right here is the definition of compute arbitrage. The left side utilized advanced context management to finish the job flawlessly for just $1.70. The right side took nearly twice the time and cost $3.52 for the exact same result. When you are scaling an autonomous AI agency and running hundreds of these operations a day, that token efficiency isn't just a cool feature, it is your entire profit margin. If you are still using the setup on the right, you are literally throwing money into a furnace. If you think this is just for building basic websites, watch this. We tasked Claude Code to autonomously reverse engineer the hit mobile game Subway Surfers. With absolutely zero human guidance, the agent decompiles the Android APK, reads the raw game logic, locates the specific metadata for coin generation, and writes a custom dynamic instrumentation script using Frida. It injects the script directly into the live game environment, intercepts the memory, and forces the coin multiplier to 100 times. Look at the terminal output. The hooks are firing. The AI literally hacked the runtime environment, bypassing security protocols to generate over 2 million coins dynamically. This is autonomous cybersecurity playing out in seconds. And finally, let's look at enterprise data execution. We prompt Claude 2.0 to build an AI Pentagon procurement audit tool. It instantly writes the Python scripts, connects to the official U.S. spending APIs, pulls millions of rows of defense contract data, and cross-references them against commercial pricing from DigiKey and Mouser. It doesn't just process the data, it builds a full front-end dashboard, mapping out vendor competition, flagging overpriced contracts, and identifying a $3.8 billion total addressable market opportunity. A team of data scientists would take a month to build this. Claude Code 2.0 did it in a single terminal session. This is the power of true, unrestricted autonomous agency. If you want the complete step-by-step blueprints on how to deploy this exact infrastructure, the Forge Arsenal is waiting for you. Hit that subscribe button, click the link below to enter the AI Money Forge, and I will see you guys on the inside.